What's up, YouTube? It's Link Legend Russ, and today I'm here with another Nintendo Switch game unboxing. As you can see here, I recently picked up some games a couple weeks ago from GameStop during its They had some games that were under $15 and some games that were $30. Now, I didn't really pick up too many of the $30 games as I was trying to save up my little last bit of money to last bit of trade credit I had to finally pay off my Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order. But I did pick up these games from my local GameStop. These were the only ones that they actually had that I was interested in. There was a couple more that I were interested in, but they just didn't have them. So there's that. So let's get into this unboxing and see what we got going on. So yes, these are gutted new copies. Well, one of them is pre-owned, but these are gutted copies of these games. So technically they're not new, but you know how GameStop does. Anyhow, I still felt like some of these game prices were decent for me personally, especially this one. I've been looking to definitely get this one for a good while now, and the fact that it was even 15 bucks, I just hit the button and just said I'm gonna just go ahead and pick this up. So first game we're gonna talk about is the Karate Kid Street Rumble. It is a Game Mills game. I do have a couple of these Karate Kid games on my Switch, but I just never really cared for them. Now this one is 15. The sale on this one wasn't really much because the game was already like $19. Like I could pick it up at Walmart for about that much, so it's just kind of like it only went down like $5 more or less. But as you can see here, I did pick it up, and it says rekindle the legacy, unleash the fury, relive the adventures of the Karate Kid while facing challenges put forth by Cobra Kai, John, Kreese, and Terry Silver, and more. Okay, so it says retro style co-op multiplayer and boss battles. It is 1 to 4 players in TV and tabletop mode, and 1 player in handheld mode. Okay, next game I'm gonna talk about is it's called, Hammer Watch 2. The Chronicles, something like that. Now this one doesn't have the extra goodies in it, but there was supposed to be some extra goodies with it. But obviously, since it's a pre-owned title, now if they had a new copy, it would have been 15 bucks. But since this is pre-owned, you know how GameStop does. This was like $13 and like 24 cents or something. So don't mind the $24 sticker on it. But as you can see here, this is what we got. It's from the same developer as the Trine series, so I think this is going to be a pretty promising game. So this one says, gather your heroes and explore a fantastical world. Journey beyond the dungeon of Castle Hammer Watch to save the kingdom from Blight the Horror and his dragon army. Adventure alone or gather your party to aid King Roland's resistance, all the while helping villagers across the way. Choose between 5 character classes to battle beasts, finish off hordes of the undead, and face the forces of evil in this epic classic. Okay. And this is what the game was supposed to. So it's the game itself along with the anniversary edition, something, and then some additional stuff. Like I said, I don't think this stuff is supposed to be codes, but I have to check like eBay or something and see what's going on. But I know there was supposed to be a poster for it. It is 1 player TV, tabletop, and handheld mode. That's what it says here. However, you can use 1 pair of Joy-Cons per player, because it also, yeah, let me just show you here. So there is an asterisk right by the 1 player, but you can play with other people, because it says right there, online play supports 2 to 4 players. So there is that. And the last game is from Square Enix. It's called Theatrhythm Final Bar Line. Yeah, this one I definitely was most interested in, and as you can see, the price on it was 39 bucks. So for this to be 15 bucks, that's definitely kind of a steal in my book. It says the music of Final Fantasy comes together. Says Square Enix presents Theatrhythm Final Bar Line, a rhythm action game packed with 300 85 carefully selected music tracks from across the whole Final Fantasy series. Yep, it says play against the backdrop of unforgettable scenes from each title. Choose from your favorite titles, and then it says play in local player style or online multi-battle. Okay, so one or two players in TV and tabletop mode, one player handheld mode only, and then it says you can also use Nintendo Switch Online with this. So yeah, overall, like I said, I feel like I picked up some really good games, and let me go off and show you everything on my Switch 2 real quick, because yeah, let's go ahead and put these game cartridges in now. I don't know if I can get gold points for these titles. I don't know, because obviously sometimes with these GameStop new titles, technically you gotta remember GameStop employees can also play these. So let me go ahead and get off of Mario Kart World. As you can see, I need to charge my Nintendo Switch 2 because I ain't got much going on. I'm letting it die on me right now. So Tears of the Kingdom, I actually started playing a bit. Yeah, that one really looks good on here. So there goes Karate Kid. Let's do an update. There's a day one update. Let's see. So we can get gold points. So this, I'm currently on my European account because I've been buying some digital games on there. So I can get 40 gold points on my American account, or 35 on a European. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for later because I'm trying to save up some gold points for the what's it called, the upgrade pack for the what is it, Legend ZA. There it is. Yeah, because I pre-ordered my copy from GameStop. I'm sure down the road there will be a pre-order bonus, because usually GameStop's pretty good with pre-order bonuses for the Pokemon games, so I hope there's at least something decent, because I think I got Legends Arceus from Target. So oh, okay, so yeah, there's 2 games. Okay. So let's see if we can earn gold points on an American. So it says you can, okay, so I guess I can't for this title, but let's see if we can on a European account. So you get 63 gold points on a European title, okay? But this is the Anniversary Edition, and then this is Hammer Watch 2, okay? And last but not least, let's go ahead and try out Feather Rhythm real quick. See what we can get for this title. And as already mentioned in some of my older eShop, not eShop, but Nintendo Switch unboxings, gold points can only be earned for games no later than okay, so I can't earn for this one anyway, but no older than what is it, March 25th. So this got an update. We'll go ahead and update that. And then we'll go ahead and update this one. Okay. And with that, this is Link Legend Russ signing out. Guys and gals and anyone else, let me know personally what you picked up from your GameStop during this sale. Now, I know it's a little, it's like 2 or 3 weeks past the sale, but definitely let me know personally what was your favorite pickups. I do got another game that's coming. It's not from GameStop, it's from Amazon, but it was one of the games I wanted to pick up during the sale. And yeah, I'll show it right here. It probably won't be the next unboxing, but I already got it. But this is what I got, so I'll show that off in the next unboxing. But stay tuned for that. This is Link Legend Russ signing out, and as always, have a nice goddamn day. Goodbye. Have a good one, and peace.